Autobots, transform and roll out!
What is up, wheelie gang? Hope you guys are doing good. Welcome to a new video. Today I'm gonna be explaining my accident, how it happened, and the aftermath and how I dealt with it. So if you enjoy this video, make sure to like, share, comment, follow, all that beautiful things, and let's get rolling. What's up, everyone? Future Ashton here. And I forgot to mention in the video that of what my diagnosis is. And to put it simply, I am a T10 paraplegic, complete spinal cord injury. So that means my spinal cord got completely severed, which can make the healing process a lot slower. But there's a little bit of context to what the injury was. I also fractured my C1 and C2 of my neck. So that was also a thing. I spent a few months in a neck brace and a back brace. But back to the video. Alright guys, so to begin the story, it starts out in July 22nd, 2020. And this is from my account and from what I can remember. But me and my friends, we would always ride in the bed of a truck.
That'd be fucking awesome. That's amazing. I got past the leg, I love it. Oh, it's amazing. So
The truck, usually there'd be a few of us, maybe one of us, two of us, it just depended. It was a 3-seater truck, so the front was already overtaken, and so there was me and my ex in the back of the truck in the bed. Now this was pretty normal for us. I live in Oklahoma. It's pretty boring here, so there's not a lot to do. So that's what we would do. We'd go to the lake in the bed, chill, drive on the highway, like been all over the place in the bed of this truck. So it was a normal day. And from what I can remember, I remember stopping by a gas station, getting a drink, and then getting back into the truck. But after that, my memory just blanks out and I do not remember a single thing. And I believe I don't remember anything because of the trauma in my brain subconsciously wanting to bury it. Others' accounts, apparently the truck was going about 40 or 60 miles per hour and lost control of it. It flipped and rolled, and I was thrown out about 40 feet.
For southeast Oklahoma City, emergency crews are responding to a flipped car with multiple people trapped inside.
A lot happening out there on the scene. Jim Gardner and Bob Mills, Sky News 9 up in the air with the very latest. Jim?
That's right. This was a pickup truck with two male individuals driving it down 119th and Lake Stanley Draper Drive on the west side of the lake here when they lost control and went into this ditch. Now, they were trapped for quite some time, but Oklahoma City firefighters were ready to get them out of that pickup truck. One person has been transported by IMSTA. The second person there you see with the neck brace is getting ready to be transported by IMSTAT out of Norman here. But again, the good thing is that Oklahoma City Fire arrived on scene, was able to get him out.
Hitting a tree, I believe, is why the injury was caused. I either hit the truck or the tree. And the last thing I can remember is waking up on the ground in the forest, confused as of why I was laying down. You know, I was confused. I didn't know what was up. And then I tried to move. And I think that I realized in that split time that I couldn't feel my legs. And like, I knew what that meant. You know what I'm saying? But from shock and all that, I don't remember anything else. The last thing I can personally remember is waking up before surgery and them telling me you're going into immediate surgery. After surgery, I woke up in the ICU and it was weird. I felt really calm and not like immediately depressed. So to explain, I was a 16-year-old who found out he's paralyzed from the waist down. And you would expect like an outburst, but that just wasn't me, I guess. To explain what a spinal cord injury is for those who do not know, let me explain it for you. Let me give a good example here of how a spinal cord injury works, right? And how your spinal cord system works. Imagine your spinal cord as a busy highway that connects your brain to the rest of your body. The brain sends messages down this highway to tell you your muscles move and your organs to function, while signals from your body travel back up to the brain to share information like touch, pain, or temperature. If there's a roadblock on this highway, such as a spinal cord injury, messages from the brain can't get past the damaged area. For example, if the injury is in the lower back, signals from the brain can't reach the legs, so you lose movement feeling below that point. It's like a traffic jam that completely blocks cars from getting to their destination. Anything below the blockage won't get the messages to those parts, can't move or feel. A complete injury is like a total road closure. No signals get through at all, so that there's a complete loss of movement and sensation below the injury. An incomplete injury is like a partially blocked road. Some signals might squeeze through, so might have some movement or feeling left. In short, a spinal cord injury disrupts the communication lines to your brain, can no longer talk to or hear from the parts of your body below the injury. The recovery process was long and challenging. It took me about 6 months to get strong and stable. In the beginning, I couldn't even sit or transfer to my chair myself. It took 4 people to transfer me. I still fell on the ground.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
It was a moment in life that really defeats you. Imagine being 6'1", 200-pound man, and you can't even get off the ground by yourself. It's very humbling, I would say. Really helped me understand the greater struggles of people go through. My first month in the hospital, I had to do a lot of physical therapy so that I would be able to sit up and balance, control my waist, and get stronger. In this new situation of life I'm given after 6 months of hard work, I was able to transfer into my bed, my chair, by myself, along with get into cars and take a shower on my own and gain a lot more independence. It has been about almost 5 years now. 5 years now since the day of my injury, basically. And the advice I have to give to anyone from my experiences is don't take what you have for granted, and know that you should be grateful for what you have, and grateful for the fact you have more than what a lot of us have or wish we had. And so the message is to always stay humble, and your actions will always have consequences. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope this gave you a better outlook and understanding on what paraplegic is and my story and how I've overcome such a hard challenge at such a young age and keep wanting to push forward. So remember, never give up, and see you later, wheelies.